welcome to the Snub Nose Show again. Ooh, ooh. What up, Steve?
What up, brother?
Oh, man. How do you like your steak? I want to, you know what? I want to thank all my fans. I want to thank the first time listeners, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank the last time listeners. I want to thank the only time listeners, because you know what? The snub nose might not be for you. You know what, Steve?
What's up,
You know
bro?
what? You know what I want you to do today? Because I got something special.
You
know what I'm saying? You know, when I say hit the button, Steve, I want your shit on that shit like Family Feud. Because I'm about to go bananas today. Hit the button, Steve. That's the gunshot, Yeah. You know that? I want your shit on that shit like Family Feud. But when we go do today, I got so many things to say. You know what? I wouldn't be here today without, like, the blue-collar truck drivers that be driving and listening to the snub, you know what I'm saying? The people that be in their cubicle listening to me, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to your ass too. I got a job. Hit the button, Steve. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Man, things have changed since Are You Pussy? And how do you like your steak? But you know what hasn't changed? It's Chicago rap. We got some Bum J. Hit him, Steve. Yeah. Woo! I got a good show lined up for you today. I want to say, shout out to all the paralegals out there. You know what I'm saying? You do a hard job. Crossing guards, teachers. Everybody got to get up. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here. Man, I do it too. But you know what else I do? You know what I'm saying? Even though I do that all week, I try to make time for my motherfucking fans to come out here. If I could make one motherfucker smile, I did a good job. Woo! You got a little flame here.
We just do a party in your girl mouth. My niggas gone for bodies, we so bugged out.
Baby, it's me.
I ran off in the plug's house.
Baby, it's me.
Fucking with these rappers, yes and no. I hear it in these niggas' cadence, that's your flow.
That's in fact.
Rapper trap shit, I done been finessed to both. I got down, I don't give a fuck about who's next to blow. I get it, flip it, then I'm right back at the stove.
Shouts out to my brother. Ooh, with the roly-poly. Ooh.
I show you love that sex and no.
Man, we work hard. But you know what we gonna do? I'm not buying. Let's get into it, Steve. Baby, it's me. No, I'm ready to get right into this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get right into it. Welcome. It's another snub nose extravaganza. Shout out my tequila. How's life been, Steve? How's life been?
Life been lifing. Baby girl started school this week. All the COVID babies started school this week.
What's a COVID baby?
All the babies born during COVID. That was 5 years ago.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Time passes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers gain later. I gained a lot of later over there. They were like, Snub, you need to go on a diet, I was like, I am on a diet. I'm on an eating diet. Hit the button, Steve.
Tell me you ain't gonna lose weight today.
Oh, fuck that. You know what I mean? And then they was like, man, maybe you should be a vegan. And I'm like, what the fuck is a vegan? And, I think a vegan is like, you can't eat nothing with a mother.
Damn. I think you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of bitches are not getting their pussy ate. Hit the button, Steve. If a bitch fuck with a nigga that's a vegan, you know what I'm saying? You better use something to lube your own self up. You know, he's a vegan. He don't eat meat. No, bitch, he don't eat your meat. You know that? Let me ask you something, Steve. Is eating pussy a requirement? You know what? You turn your hat back. Do you take your hat off?
Get in the sniper position.
Is eating pussy a requirement? I want to ask the woman that, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. It depends on...
Suck a dick is. Hit the button, Steve. You better suck this dick. You know, or you ain't gonna get fucked. Some niggas' dick don't get hard unless you suck it, you know. And if you suck it wrong, you know. But if you suck it right, you might miss out on the pussy. The nigga done busted out already. Like, you know what? You missed out. You suck good, so you suck dick so good that I didn't even get to the pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's the bitch I want to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? She feed me some Gatorade and some grapes and shit. She rehydrate me, and she be like, you know what? Now it's time for the pussy. And she sucked my dick again, and I bust a nut before I even get the pussy. Hit the butt, Steve. I'm going to pussy next week. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Sucking dick is sucking dick for women. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, I'm about to get into it. It's a snub, though. And I do have my own show. Now, that's sucking. But what exactly is eating pussy? You you go down there, you have a knife and a spoon. This is a pot pie.
You don't eat pussy, Snub?
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. I have the glazed donut face when I come up. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat the pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna eat with a knife and a spoon. You know what I'm saying? If I was a bitch, I wouldn't even want no knife next to my pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because most of y'all had C-sections anyway. Hit the button, Steve. You know what? I had to get a C-section, Tierra. Siobhan wasn't gonna make it. No, Siobhan was gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't gonna make it out your nasty ass snatch. You know what I'm saying? When a woman get a C-section, and that's the baby saying, I'd rather crawl out your nasty ass stomach and your guts to come out your pussy. Hit the button, Steve. You know what I'm saying? That's a little ass baby. And the baby was like, do I gotta come through that hole? Do I gotta go through that? I'd rather come through this shit like aliens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going through that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'd rather go through this gore and his blood and his guts and then come to that nasty ass snatch that you didn't use. You know what I'm saying? As a car wash. Hit the button, Steve. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas always got a plan. You know what I'm saying? A woman got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got the plan B. You get the plan B. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always slip up. They always slip up. You know what? If I fucked a woman and I nutted in her, which I wouldn't do, she could have some flame. Some flame. And we fucking raw for me to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? She could have some flame. You know what I'm saying? Now nut in her ass. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, she'll be like, you know what? I'm about to take this plan B. And she got her own plan B. And she just swallowed the pill by herself. I'm like, that's a bitch that I want to fuck with. You know what I mean? But do you want to fuck with a bitch that got a purse full of plan Bs? Hit the button, Steve. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? What's the plan A? What's the plan C? See you later. Oh man, if you fuck with a bitch and she taking plan Z, you know you fuck. Hit the bus, Steve. You know what I mean? The bitch got a plan Z. You know what I mean? You know, and you know what? You know what? I don't want my plan, Steve, to be in letters. I want my plan to be in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more the number go up, the more expensive the pill is and what you want. Like, you know what? Let me get a plan 14. That's when you get your fingerprints burnt off. You like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get a plan, you know what I'm saying, 22. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get your dinner room changed. See, you know what I'm saying? You fuck around and get a plan 200. You gotta pay $50,000 for that. That's like the nigga in the cage. Let me get the face off. You'll be a whole different nigga. Hit the butt, Steve. Let me get the plan. You know what I'm saying? And then 10 years pass. And you see her. And you don't even know who this bitch is. She be in the grocery store. And she be like, you know, your eyes look familiar. You know, you just run. Oh, shit. We on the SNUB those. Oh, man. We get it. I've seen a lot of things in my life, Steve. I've seen a lot. But you know what I never seen? Is a midget cop. You know that? You know, it's a butt, Steve. You know that? Well, you know, is he gonna keep a real gun? Or his gun gonna be little? Nigga, if you shoot me with that shit again, I'm gonna take this shit out and spank you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wish a midget would run up on me and be like, you know what? Get down. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? You know, if a midget tell me to get down and he a cop, I'll probably take a knee. It's the butter, Steve. Tell the cop for niggas ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, and I'll probably do what he say. Just so he wouldn't feel like inferior. You know what? Get him up! Turn him around! You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? You know that midget ass motherfucker. You know, and there's a lot of occupations out here, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of occupations out here and that make a lot of money. But have you ever seen a woman plumber?
I actually hired one when I first moved here.
Oh. So you must have took care of that, huh? You got your plumbing loose, huh?
No, but when it surprised me because when the work I needed her to do, she called the nigga. It made him do it. I'm like, all right.
I just want to appreciate like a lot of shit, and as I get older, I'm like in regression. And when I say regression, Steve, I'm like, man, at what age does your old man kick in? Okay. You know what I'm saying? And how do you know your old man kicks in? You know what I'm saying? Your old man kicks in when the Bulls play at 9 and you gotta take a nap first. You know what I'm saying? Your old man kicks in when you don't exercise. You just stretch. You think you done enough for the day.
Calisthenics.
You just stretched. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I done worked out today. You just stretch and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you forget to take your insulin or your blood pressure medicine, and your day is fucked up for the rest of the day. You can't see shit and whatever, you know what I mean? Your old man kicks in when you got kids, so you know what, Dad? I want to go outside, you know? And you let them outside and you just be in the window watching them. Look, I'm not going with you. It's a button stick. You know, and men get so much credit. Men get so much credit because we ruled the world. We invented everything. But there's some great woman inventors. You know what? And the woman that invent things, they need to give men credit. Because every great... See, you know what? Right now, Steve, I can ask you. I'm gonna test your knowledge. Give me three black women inventors. And what do they invent? Name them.
I don't know.
No doubt, but you know niggas.
I don't think I know 3 niggas inventors. Well, yeah, if I think hard enough.
So I'm gonna tell you some things that women invented, black women. They invented everything that, you know what I'm saying, that has to do with men. You know, Garrett A. Morgan.
Traffic light. Gas mask.
Stop sign.
Oh, all right.
That means stop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's that red shit. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. You know that Marie Brown, she invented the home security system. You know what? Because she got sick of her niggas.
Are you saying Garrett A. Morgan was a woman?
Yes. These are black woman inventions that I'm naming right here.
Garrett?
Yes. A. Morgan. Black woman inventor. She like a dude, but you know that. Marie Brown invented the home security system. She's like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Tyrone sneaking out. You know what I'm saying? When he come in, I'm gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? They invented the home security system. Sarah Gold. She invented the folding bed that goes in your, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? When she finish fucking, the bed gonna be folded in the wall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Men, cold, all that. You know. You know that you can't invent shit because you want to stop men. You know what I mean? And men do shit like we do stupid shit like we pull up to the house and we go to the driveway and we don't come in the house and they were like, man, you know what I'm saying? SNUB, are you coming in here? SNUB, are you coming in here? No, I'm staying out here to listen to music, you know, because a nigga know when he got to go home for real. You know what I'm saying? Shit change. You know? Man, I was watching The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, that's a movie. That's an old school movie. And what he does is, it was a game show, nigga. And they put him on the game show, and they hire these motherfuckers to kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, you know what? We're going to kill this motherfucker, and he's not going to make it. But he's made it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men like the running man because a lot of bitches trying to offer us, but we still make it. But we the running man. We run. Hit the button, Steve. You know, you know what I'm saying? That nigga had on this tight outfit and shit with the Bruce Lee yellow, you know. But, you know, you got to make it. If you're a man, you got to make it. When there's no hope, there's got to be hope. There's gotta be hope. You know what I'm saying? You might lose your job. Your car might be fucked up. The cops might be fucking with you. Everything might be going wrong. You go home with your bitch and she be like, fuck you. But you know what? You hold your head high. That's what you're supposed to do. Hit the button, Steve. You know what? Because as soon as a nigga lose his job, you know what I'm saying? He ain't shit. Let a bitch lose her job, you know. I'm in between places. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she expect you to hold her down. Let a nigga lose his job. And the bitch talk to her girls. She be like, man, he lost his job again. You know what? You know what? I'm sick of this. I don't even know how long I can fuck with LaFonz. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You know. it's supposed to be equal in both ways. And women say that, I want somebody to be treated equal as me. Equal as me. A man, a man, a man. You know what I'm saying? I want the same money in basketball. I want the same this and that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't got to open the door for me and that. But let you be broke. You know what I'm saying? You expect a nigga to come through for you? Let a nigga be broke. You be like, I'll do it this time. And you gonna tell everybody how broke that nigga was that time. And he probably took you to Tahiti and he fell on hard times. When a bitch fall on hard times, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. When a nigga fall on hard times, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's a shipwreck. It's a blood Steve. Real talk. Real talk. And niggas do everything. You know what? The Target out in Little Village. Niggas did a healthcare scam. And you get $3,000. You give $50. And you get $3,000 for your healthcare at once. They only take like $50 out your check and shit like that. You can use that shit for your health. You can use it for your kids, for anything. And them motherfucking niggas at Target, they make like $25, $26 an hour coming in. That's Gucci ass money, especially for your kids. If you was a kid in high school, nigga, if I was a kid, I was making $25 an hour. Get the fuck out of here. I went to college, with 2 degrees. You know how long it took me to make the bunch thing? You know what I'm saying? And then these niggas got the nerve to rob these niggas and steal the health care. And then they fired everybody. They fired like 600, 700 motherfuckers. That was like the PPO shit. You know what I'm saying? It was one nigga that was the ringleader. He was like, man, just give me $100 and I'll tell you about the glitch. They're going to find that glitch. Well, if you go check your bank account and you got $1 in that bitch, and then all of a sudden you be like, man, I got $857 in here. I got $8,000 in here. And you take it and and the bank made a mistake. You don't think you got to pay that money back? You don't think you do? Shit. I wouldn't. Hit the buzz, Steve. I remember when my nigga Pillar called me. He was like, man, the cash machine is giving out 20s for 5s on 95th Street. That nigga Kevin called me. Man, I spent everything I had milking that machine, and I milked it dry. Hit the buzz, Steve. Oh, woo! You know what I'm saying? Because they milk you dry. You know what I'm saying? So what? And then the girl got on the loudspeaker. She got, at the train station. I know what y'all are up to. I'm like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck I'm up to. What the fuck are you up to? You know what I'm saying? You stupid bitch. Leave me alone. Let me get this money. Let me get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, the 95th L station giving out 20s for 5s. I'll take that. And I'm going to give another shout out, you know what I'm saying, to KFC for getting the potato wedges back. Woo! Oh, man. Y'all almost went out of business. Y'all, but the KFC is some, it's one of the stupid franchises they is, even though I'll go there. We're not gonna, yes, I will go to KFC. But what the fuck? Y'all always across the street from a Popeyes. You're gonna lose. McDonald's will be across the street from, you know what I'm saying, Wendy's or Burger King. Don't give some separation. What? Once I'm gonna smoke some of this blunt, man. Once I fucked around, Steve, and I got my own show, and I've been doing it for almost like a year now, and and people ask to come on the show, or but what the one thing, the thing that I like about having my own show is that I can create my own dialect. And when I create my own dialect, I don't, it's up for grabs. Whether you like it or not, it's up for grabs. What do you got to say about that, Steve?
What part again? Say it again.
I was like, one thing about having my own show is that my dialect is up for grabs. And some people like it, some people don't. Some people might think it's a string, some people might not. But, that's how I feel, that's how I think,
You want to have a real conversation about it?
Man, shit, come on, man. We on the SNUB nose. Holla at your boy.
It makes it difficult to, well, not. Let me say this: the powers that be or the platforms that you put it on are not going to promote it because of the language. So people could be saying to tone it down so your reach could go further or so it could be promoted more. But that's it's a fine line between how much can you tone it down and still be you. You know what I mean?
I'm not toning shit down.
There it is then.
I'm gonna do it how I'm gonna do it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what? Whether you like that shit on my tone or not, what I'm still gonna do, I'm still gonna get people jobs. I'm still gonna get people internships. I'm still gonna help people out. I'm still gonna help out the black community. I'm still gonna work out here. I'm still gonna promote and select and go to black businesses. So if you don't like my content and how I speak and how I feel, that's the way I fucking feel. How the fuck you feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not you, Steve. I'm talking about men and women. You know what I'm saying? They be like, you know what? I don't want nobody to know that I've been married 4 times. I don't want nobody to know that I had 5 abortions. I don't want nobody to know this shit. You know what I'm saying? I want niggas to know about the SNUB. Here you go, baby. You on the SNUB nose. Hit the button, Steve. Oh, man. No, I'm not sure if I got anything else talking about in this one. We did something here, I don't want to be long-winded, but you know what? I appreciate you for having me, Steve. Always. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And I'm gonna get out of here. And I got a special song for you.
You say you done? You out on that note?
Hell yeah, I'm out on that note.
Say I'm gonna say what I want to say, and then I'm gonna
No. You got something to say, Steve?
No. I'm saying you just told the people.
I'll be back here next week, or you know what I'm saying, sometime real soon. But you know what? I want y'all to hear what I had to say. I hope y'all loved it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my fans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Outstanding, Steve. Outstanding job you did today. Outstanding.
Appreciate it, brother. You did.
Man, I want to give shout out to my brother, my sister, you. Man, my nigga Black gonna be on the show. I want to give shout out to Freddie Flo. I want to give shout out to Keisha and Coco.
Yes, sir.
Woo! I'm gonna give shout out to everybody's American Association of Medical Assistants. You know what I'm saying? You need your medical help. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give shout out to Chicago Bears. Hope we do good season this year. Man. I'm
How many wins you got them at?
9.
9? Vegas got them at 8.5. That ain't bad.
How many you got them at?
8.
Shout out, JJ. I'll see you soon, JJ. No doubt. What up, Randall? You know that Cortez, Collins? Man, you know what?
When the fantasy football start?
Man, our draft is September 1st, $200.
$200? I'm on in.
You on in?
I'm on in this year. Fuck it.
It's a David career on the 1st.
You just gotta show up?
On Labor Day.
You just gotta show up or you pay your money before?
You gotta pay your money when you get there.
You
gotta pay your money before the first game.
Before the first?
Game.
Before the first game. But I can show up on the first and draft?
Yes.
Y'all be having y'all shit already mapped out, or y'all just draft when y'all get there?
We draft when we get there.
But I'm saying you already had your picks and who you know you want, or you just go.
Well, that's not conclusive because somebody might get who you want.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm getting this dude. He gone. They be like, goddamn, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just like the lottery.
When do you know what pick you got?
When you get there, we take a deck of cards.
Oh, okay.
And you spread them around. So, I got the first. So then they go from 1 to 12, and from 12 to 1.
I'm on in, man. $200, I'm in, man.
Oh, you gotta talk to Big B.
Brian, shout out Brian, man.
Man, shout out to Commissioner. Man, fantasy shit, man. Women don't understand how important that is to niggas.
This will be my first time ever playing.
Oh man, I haven't played for like man, I won my first trophy like 2. Woo! Man. I get, and then you get to give a speech when you win, and everybody gotta come and they gotta listen. And they can't say nothing, you know what I mean? They gotta listen. Shouts out to all the fantasy football players, you know what I'm saying, that's going out there, get you some good drives, get whatever, you know what I'm saying? You've been the privilege of watching some of the snub nose, and I'll get up with you, man. We out of here, Steve.
SNUB Show.